Night. We're going to be taking the San Diego Padres through the NLCS in hopefully what is a 4-game series against the New York Mets. And we're going to start in the top of the 5th, down 1 run. I'm going to make sure my lineups are actually set the way I want. And it looks like they are. Alright, let's get going. Got Chris Paddock on the mound. And Yoenis Cespedes at bat. So we took the NLDS in 4 games against the Cardinals because I was an idiot.
Let's check in with Heidi Watney, who's had a chance to ask
so I want to make this a 4-game series. That is my goal.
Series,
my goal is to make this a little bit cleaner of a series than I've been playing. So I'd like to actually showcase that I'm good at this game.
Here's a breaking ball,
which means it'll probably go 7 games, and I probably will suck the entire broadcast. So, if that happens, then whatever.
And he got him.
Just the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Jacob DeGrom.
Now batting the pitcher.
Fastball in there on the
So they just updated the rosters today. Now, since this March to October was started before the roster update.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
So no Syndergaard will still be
second out here in inning number 5. Ball 1 to start the at bat.
Which is odd because he will not be with the Mets through the season since he is undergoing Tommy John surgery.
2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
Happens,
2 balls, 1 strike.
Who knows at this point?
Hit back up
if anyone's watching this in the future and wondering, well, why would the MLB season not be played? It is because of coronavirus. And if you're watching this many years into the future, no. This is the closest thing we had to baseball.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
1 ball,
2 strikes. While no one is watching.
And it's 1 and 2. And he's
pretty nasty little sequence of pitches right there. Alright, so let's see if I can get some runs, jump out 2 leads so I can pitch a little more loose.
The third baseman.
Fly ball, that's straight away right field. Long run for the right fielder.
That should be a stand-up double.
This should put him in scoring position to start the inning.
Perfect.
And he is into second
start to the
base
inning.
with a leadoff double.
We got now Haas.
First baseman.
So let's see if we can pick up DeGrom's
Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now.
Ball,
look at the slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
Gonna take 1 more pitch to try to really get his release point down.
And he watches
I think we got it.
side 2-0 now.
It's basically right in the middle there.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yeah.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage.
I don't like going on past balls in this game. I feel like it doesn't work out for me very often. So we'll pitch 1 spot. So I'm basically sitting on the fastball.
What do you want? The nasty slide.
And it's up to a
3-2
count
ball.
now.
There we go.
Hit Weekly back to the mound.
Alright. I guess I got him over. I got the runner over. That's really all that matters there. I wonder if they're going to go infield in here. Alright, so they're not going infield in.
Now batting.
That's good.
Left fielder. Tommy.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham.
There.
As he lines it hard to
Late
the
on
right
that.
side, but out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner.
That is a really athletic turn out there in right field. He's pretty deep though.
Now batting.
Damn, that plays closer than I thought.
Francisco Mejia.
First
pitch foul behind the plate. Base is empty
bouncing
and
back to
2
him
gone
if I want to stay
following
right
the
here.
sacrifice fly. Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. 1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
The problem with starting in here is that I have to remember that I'm inside, so if I want to go.
It's a 2 and 2 count.
Remember that I'm middle in.
I know he
So
buried
if the
that
pitch is
slider
way
right
left,
there,
I've got to
but
move
that's a
really far away.
dangerous pitch. If he doesn't
Whereas up here, I can just kind of naturally track the ball wherever it's going because it's going to be, I'm going to be moving from the gate. So like,
And he struck him out.
maybe that was just some affirmation that I need to stay middle in right there because I would have probably at least fouled that off.
Look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far. But it's going to be
We're
tested
going
here.
to change
4, 5, and
speed,
6
but keep eye
coming up
level
this
there.
part of the lineup.
And to
Alright,
sit
and
back
now
on
we're
the
gonna
changeup,
change
and
eye
he did a
level
good
and
job to
change
get the bat
speeds.
on that one. Just a bit
Good
high
take.
with the fastball.
And now I'm going to throw a curveball on his back
Yeah,
foot.
this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner.
And
This
now
guy's a
we are
pitcher's
going to throw
nightmare.
a two-seamer right on the black, middle down slightly.
On the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey, don't be afraid to hustle over
He
there.
won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
I don't like that, man. I feel like the animation's too slow there. Like he's gonna
Here's Pete Alonso.
be a lot quicker about picking that up. Like if you're gonna make him have an error, make the ball go way further away from him. Don't put it like right next to him.
This one gets away.
Yeah, okay.
And a very big mistake as that'll move the
Testing
possible go-ahead run
testing
into
my
scoring
patience.
position. A good action on the two-seamer there.
1-2. So this is a really good pitch.
Now about a
Just
58-foot
freaking
breaking
spits
pitch
on it,
that he
man. Come on.
wisely lays
Everyone
off.
has good plate discipline. Like every single guy in the game has good plate discipline.
Hit
Like if
the
everyone's
other
good
way
at plate
out toward
discipline,
right
like
field.
is it even a
Yelich is
stat worth
under,
having?
1 away.
The right fielder.
In
number
now,
30.
Michael Conforto.
That's a good pitch. And then throw a two-seamer over there.
0 for 2 for him to this point.
Are you freaking kidding me, man?
Back up the middle and in for a
And then
base
not only
hit.
that, like I might have had a chance to throw him out at home there,
And
but
the runner from second is in to score.
the game does not allow me to throw the ball where I'd like to throw it. I'm about to move the button.
J.D.
throwing.
Davis, the next.
The problem with button throwing is you
First
get a lot of
pitch to
errors.
Davis
I
in
feel
there
like
for
when you
a
do
cold
button
strike
throwing.
1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. This is hit high and
That
deep
should have
out to
been a home
left.
run. I literally hung that ball
Back to
right.
the warning
over the
track, and
plate.
he's able to put it away for the second
That
out.
should-
Now batting.
And
The
that'll
catcher.
bring up Wilson Ramos. And a good changeup
Oh,
will
one's
get him
the
to
count.
commit too early,
I'm
and
just
it's
keeping guys
strike
in too
1.
long.
No
Like,
hits to this
Off
point.
the plate, ball 1.
oh, it's on the
That
top of the
misses.
6,
1
right?
ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop.
1 ball, 2
And he
strikes.
pumps the fastball by him here. 1 and 2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball.
I feel like I'm pitching really well,
Set and the
but I
1-2
just can't
pitch.
put dudes
Ball.
away. I
That
cannot
misses,
put
and
guys
we're
away,
even
man.
at 2 and 2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there.
He's up.
Throw to second for the
Can't put
force
dudes
out.
away. I forget it's DeGrom, so it's already. So, yeah.
Way to go.
Frank
Ladies and
Grisham
gentlemen,
is going to
your
come off the
attention,
bench
please.
as he'll be asked to lead
Hitting
off
for
the
the
bottom of
Padres.
inning number 6.
number 2. Grisham.
It should be a double or a
Drive
triple.
base hit into the left center field gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Oh my God!
They've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now.
Yep,
And
he
it's
tagged
in
him right
time
there.
as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
The center fielder, number 25.
So that'll bring in Byron
Byron.
Buxton.
Buxton.
So another complaint that I have with any San Diego studios people are watching is the base runners and how fast they respond to
Diego's
commands.
leadoff batter.
Because
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do is
I basically told him to go back to second
It's 1
as
and
soon
2 now.
as he got to second base.
Now here's the pitch.
I realized that it was going to be a bad idea to send him to third. And I was like, hey, go back to second. And yeah, he didn't. He kept going to third, and then he ended up getting thrown out. So
Ball,
Okay,
that's out.
just
Low scoring
huge,
game thus far.
huge
2-1
run
here
right
in the
here,
sixth.
in the bottom of the sixth inning. But that's fine.
And they're working
Ball
the
down.
outer half
3-2.
here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Here we go.
Greg Garcia will be next. And he
How's that not
struck him
fouled off,
out.
man?
And
Come
that's
on.
8 strikeouts thus far.
Too late.
To
The
the
batter,
now,
number
Greg
5.
Garcia.
Second baseman.
Line to the
Greg.
right side.
That'll be good with a
Garcia.
freaking.
And he'll get there in plenty of
Out.
time to put this one away.
This game 1000%
Your
hurted me when I
attention,
said I was going to try to play a crisp game.
Now to start inning number 7.
Because this game has
Number
been
Here's
far
your win,
far.
Cespedes.
Base running errors, can't
1-0.
put people away on the mound, can't throw the ball, throwing errors all over the place,
And he fires in a strike this time.
Fielding
Making
errors.
1-1.
Like-
One strike.
you name it, man.
Nice adjustment out on the mound.
You name it, and I've already
Overthrew the
done it
first
in
one a little bit, but got on
2
top
innings
and
of
let
playing
that ball
this
rip right out in
NLCS.
front of him.
That's
Way
in.
inside
Ball
of
2.
That's
that
not-
one.
he
Pretty
didn't go,
easy
did he?
take there. Popped up. Machado is there. Makes the play,
Alright,
1 away.
Pitcher?
At the
Now
plate
batting,
now,
the
Jacob
pitcher.
DeGrom.
Jacob.
Now here's a swing and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. Tatis takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter,
And
number
that'll
1.
bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed
Ahmed.
Rosario.
Hey.
He will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. Down the
That
third
ball's
base
out.
line.
Early on an outside fastball. So if I
Here
throw
it
him an
comes.
inside changeup.
Ball.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
He's going to be another one of those 99. No, 46.
Well, that's a
discipline.
pitch right there. You gotta just.
Alright,
lay
so
off.
I
There's a
have
good chance
to.
he's gonna
I'd be
throw
under
it
the
on
assumption
0-2.
that since
If you
discipline's
can
in the
recognize
game,
it
that it
starting
has to
down
mean
in the
something,
zone,
right?
You know it's only going to go
So
down
if I
from there.
throw 3 bad
Here now
pitches,
the
he should
2-2.
swing at one of them as long as I execute correctly.
It's laid
Thank
off
you.
and the count runs full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything. So he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a liner
I'm telling you,
foul
I
into the
really
seats
do
down
not
the
think
right side.
that plate discipline has any effect on the game.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good
At least
job just to
not
make
when you're
contact.
not when you're facing people. Like maybe plate discipline actually
Get on the
matters if
ground to
you're
third.
like drafting people in a franchise and
Throw to
they're
first,
playing
get
for
it
your
easily
team
in
and
the
you're
second.
simulating. Maybe that actually matters. But I'm telling you, for when you're pitching against
And
the
that'll
CPU,
bring up Fernando
there's
Tatis
no way it
Jr.
matters.
Padres.
Like it can't matter. And if it does matter, then like they need to fix how it's implemented in the back end with the RNG, because it's just absolute trash how many guys don't swing at pitches they should swing at.
Line towards center field.
It's
Kimmel
unreal.
is there, and he has it for
You
the
do
first down.
40 plate discipline, you throw a curveball on the low and outside
Now
black,
batting,
there's a guy with
right
2
field.
strikes, and he just looks at it. Like,
He will
Oh,
look for
no
his
freaking way.
fastball for
No
ball
way.
one.
Count 1-0.
Swung on and missed.
That's out. 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the
Ball
opposite
2.
field.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And right into the shift. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
I would try to steal second here, but there's literally no chance in hell that I would get
Brad
it.
Rock takes the call from the pen
Up
as he'll
next
try to
on the
get
See
the
how high
final
his leg
2
kick is.
outs
The
of
third
this
baseman.
7th frame.
Manny.
And in
Pretty high.
steps Manny Machado.
Machado.
Look for
Pretty
the
high.
fastball.
I'll wait.
This is off
I'll
the
wait
plate
till I
for
see if I
ball
can get a
one.
strike on you.
You like the modern style of
Might throw out
baseball.
and might
Here
pitch
it
out.
is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the
See, he was
nasty
fast that
bullpens.
time. He was
Let's
really
see what
responsive that
matchups are
time.
gonna take place.
Why can't they always respond that fast? Well, I'm going to sit on this pitch and hopefully he throws it right here.
Now the 2-0. Now a ball popped
There's
up
no way.
behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
I just get punished,
Now
man.
batting,
This
first
game just
baseman.
punishes me.
Eric.
That's all the
Hosmer.
game does.
Eric Hosmer is in. Strike called. Now the throw down.
He's safe.
Oh, and the throw's
Stay.
wide as it
Stay.
gets by him at second. Yelich at second with 2 down.
Gotta get us in here. Let's go.
Ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Swing and a miss as he pulls the string
I'm
on
not hitting
1
that
and 2.
pitch. No matter, even if I hit that pitch, that's a ground ball to first base.
Throw behind the runner at second. Skied in the
Is
air
that
to
really where that
straightaway
pitch
left.
goes?
And
An
Cespedes
inside
will put
slide.
this one
I'm
away
late on
to
it?
retire the side.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Just don't know if I believe that.
For the
And
net.
here's the former
The center
first-round
fielder,
draft
number
choice,
9.
Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon.
As he'll take
Really
a look
like.
at a high
I
strike
I wish
that
there was
time.
like a
It's
kind of
0-1.
like a different
He's
game mode
working
where
on
you
a
could
1 for
like
3
in
thus
practice
far. Hit on the ground out
where
to
you could
short.
like
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set
depending
down
on
to open up
the
inning number 8.
settings and like maybe like if you're all-star or whatever or
Jeff McNeil
whatever
will
the
be the
timing
next to
window
take
you
a
have is,
turn.
I would love to like know when I have to
Popped
swing.
him up.
When do I have to
Mejia
swing at
waits
an
on it,
inside
and he
slider
makes the catch for the second
that's
out.
going whatever 84, 83 miles an hour?
The first
When do I
baseman.
have to swing
Up next,
to
the
get a
power
good swing
bat of
time?
Pete
Alonso.
Alonso.
What's my window?
Pitch misses to him. It's ball
Ball
1.
one, no strike.
Is it
Hitless in 3
you know,
at-bats to this point.
like how many? What's my
Batting it up
frame
1
window?
and
You
1.
know, do I have 5
Bases are empty
frames?
here
Is it
with
5
2
frames to get good contact? Is it 2 frames?
And
Is
a curveball's
it
fine
1
this
frame?
time
Like
as
do
he
you,
falls
strikes.
behind now 1 and 2.
Guess who
Who
tipped
knows?
their hand? They
You
were
know, I
sitting
really
all
wish,
over a
like-
piece of cheese. He flew open
I got
on
to
the
count
front
2
side.
and 2.
2 balls
it would
and
be
2
hard to do. I
strikes
wonder
now.
if someone's done it. I haven't even checked YouTube. I could probably
Swing,
check YouTube.
line
Someone out there
drive.
who might
That's going to be
have that.
trouble.
But that would be good
Hard, he's
information to know,
digging
you know?
for
Like, that
second.
would be cool to know. Like, tell people how to play the game. Along with, like,
At the plate, Michael
You know?
Conforto.
Michael.
And he's
Like,
been
on the
pulled
outcomes,
out.
tell
First
people
pitch
how those are
fastball,
determined.
It's 0-1. Swinging
Like,
is
strike,
it
now it's
is it all
0-2.
physics? Is it just the
Don't
physics
understand
engine?
the game plan
So,
right
like, if
here.
I get,
Walking up to home plate, you had to think.
And we'll
like, if
have
I
to
get
leave it
perfect on an inside
Your
pitch
attention,
that's
please.
there. On to
you
pitch
know,
out
right
of
on the barrel of
bullpen
the
in
bat,
bottom
is
half
it
of
just
the eighth.
going
Sitting
somewhere?
down
And
to
it,
the plate, Tommy
that's how it's
Pham.
decided?
Lugo.
As he takes a cold
Or is it
strike
like,
at the
hey,
knees, it's 0-1. He hit a
This is a
sac
perfect.
fly earlier.
Some RNG happens, and it's like, should this be a hit or not?
And now a
1 ball,
curveball
1
that
strike.
bounces up
And if
the
it's like,
plate, it's
no,
1-1.
this shouldn't be a hit, it's going to go right at the shortstop. And then is there extra RNG? It's like, okay, is he going to have an error?
Line drive, fair ball
Or is
down
it
the
just
line.
like,
Around first, digging for 2.
you know, like, hey, this is where the ball went. And it gets to the shortstop, and it's like, hey,
Up next. for
I don't
the
know.
Padres.
I just don't. I wish I knew a little bit more about how all that stuff worked.
Into the box now, Francisco
You know,
Mejia.
it would be
1-0.
cool.
First pitch
I feel like I would have
misses
a
right inside for ball 1.
maybe a better understanding of the game, and I wouldn't get so frustrated when things happen like that.
Can't catch
Like
up
when
with
I'm
that.
late
1 ball,
on an
1
inside,
strike.
when I'm late on that inside slider, I wouldn't be so frustrated that I was late because I knew I
Here
just,
comes the 1-1.
you know, I
Count
just
is
missed
2
my
and 1.
frames per second window, and I was like, you know, and then hell, if they put that in there, it'd be really cool
Line to the
if
right
they
side. And that's taken
also
in
put, like,
straightaway right. Will he try
how
from
many frames
second?
you were behind it.
Nope,
No.
he'll stay put.
Assuming
And
you have
there's one
60
away
frames, right? It's probably pretty much the standard. Let's say you have a 60 frames
Your
Come
right
on,
to work
pinch
with,
hit.
and out of those 60 frames, I don't know. You've got a 6-frame window, and let's say you miss your window by 5 frames, right? You just like you were 5 frames too early on your window. Like that would be
Here in a big
incredible.
spot.
I would love that. Because then you could work on it. You could legitimately like work on it.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll
saying
get
I'm
through
happy.
into center field, a base hit. He's in there at the plate. And here in
Yeah,
game
man, that would be
1,
cool.
we
Like
are
those
all
would be
tied.
things I would love to see in the next show. Would be like a little bit more,
Up next for the Padres.
even more feedback.
The center fielder.
Tell us exactly how to play the game.
Here's
You know?
Byron Buxton
Buxton.
now. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo.
Like right there, I'm high on the PCI,
Brings
right?
it in for the second out of the inning.
When you get the contact result of good, like
The batter.
I'm not sure
number
I really
5.
understand that one.
Second baseman, Greg.
That's one I
Into
actually
the
don't.
box,
Garcia.
Greg Garcia. as he'll try
I
to
don't
put back
understand
on the
how
swing, but he went around for the first strike.
on this game.
It could
I don't
really use
understand
a
how it's
knock here.
determined, I
0
should
for 3 in the game so far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A pause, and the 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Contact
Cespedes
result
is
weak. So I
there,
think
and he'll
maybe
put it away
contact
to
is like how much of the ball is actually inside your PCI. Shit, I should have been looking some of that.
William Pagan will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. 9th inning.
And then like I'd love to also have the frames on the pitching meter. You know, you kind of have a better indicator on the pitching meter though, right? Because I can. Like,
Fastball well
I was
outside.
just late on that one, right? Just early on that one.
Not by much. It's 2-2.
And then like see I can like make I can see and make changes based on that. Right? And that helps me play the game better. That helps me become better at the game because you're giving me visual feedback on what I'm doing.
Oh, and he misses it.
On what I'm doing wrong. Oh man, that would normally probably make me like want to throw the controller through the TV, but that was just ridiculous. Okay.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
That was
Look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And it's fouled away. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Robinson Cano will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
I'm not throwing that.
Bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it.
I'll throw it out here.
Oh, that's out. There, 1-0. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that
Francisco, I'm not throwing a low middle fastball to lefty Robinson. Because I feel like that ball will be punished thoroughly.
Hit to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. That was accepted. Robert Gesellman comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Let's see if we can do some more walk-off magic.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
So the contact result there is okay. My swing timing's early. But once again, I don't know how early. It just says early, and I don't know how I can fix that. Like, I mean, I know I can fix it, swing later, but like, how much later do I need to swing? And like, does the inside-outside affect, you know, like, common sense would tell me, and baseball knowledge would tell me, like, pitch location inside-outside is going to affect your timing window, right? So if it's like, you know, the more inside a pitch, the earlier I would expect that you need to swing versus the more outside a pitch, the later I would expect that you need to swing. You know?
Stepping in now, Manny Machado. He sends it on the ground to first.
Do I send him?
And that's through into right field for a base hit.
Absolutely. He's so close there. I feel like he's out back.
The first baseman.
Send him there. All right, this is an interesting scenario. I do not believe that I have any fast people on the bench. Bill Myers is faster than Manny Machado. I wouldn't say he's fast, but I would say he's faster. Eric Hosmer is, man, this is just, God, like, it's not going to matter, right? Like, a double play ball, it's not going to matter. So, and I'm not going to try to steal, that would be foolish. So, we're just going to take the AB here.
Standing in now, Eric Hosmer lifted down the line in left.
We're just going to take the AB.
And they do, in fact, let it land foul. very smart.
Oh, no.
He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. And it's
Well,
one
we're down third to take one step back.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
See, it says I'm late right there, but that was an outside pitch, so I should have a bigger window to swing at that ball. Right?
Swing and a fly ball.
That should
and
do it.
that should be deep enough to end it.
Oh yeah, that's it.
And a high bounce will
Let's
take
go.
it over the outfield wall, and this ball game is over.
I knew it was going to be a walk-off. Had that 14-inning game way back.
A walk-off in the final at bat ends it, and
You
there's
knew it
bedlam
was
at
gonna be a
home
tough
plate.
series.
Wow.
I'm trying to think of some other cool things that I would really like to see in the show 21. Things that I think would make the game better and make people to be able to be better at the game. I really just like the idea of telling you how many frames in front of or behind you are on your window and what the actual window is for hitting. I think that would just be like tremendous. I think that would be so. Game 2, yeah. Game 2 is one that I think goes off your momentum because this is a huge lead here, 5-1. So I might actually fast pitch this inning until I get in trouble. But or fast pitch this game, which means I would bring in my bullpen. Who would I bring in? I got to bring in Matt Strahm, right? Except I think he throws out of the windup. Munoz does out of the stretch. I could bring Munoz in. Anyway. Yeah, so the frame thing would be cool. I'm trying to think of anything on defense.
So the Padres got the result they wanted in the series
better. Maybe a little more feedback on throwing.
How would you assess this team's
Your
attitude
attention,
entering
like,
today's contest?
If I get yellow on my thing, like give me like little arrows that would indicate why I got yellow. Like, did I go too far left? Did I go too far right?
Ball one, no strike.
What did I do incorrectly to get that result? Like, how can I fix that? What do I need to do better?
Number 52.
At the
And he
ball.
misses
That
again
would be
to
really
Cano.
cool.
It's 2-0 now.
Munoz.
Outside.
Nope.
All right.
3-0
I guess
now.
this is just going to kind of be the way this game
Three
goes.
base, ball four.
Hell of a start. Jeez, man.
He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I
Now
don't think
batter.
anything's
that's
going
down.
to
The
leak out
shortstop.
over the heart of the plate.
Ahmed.
Ball, no strikes to
Rosario.
count. This is on the ground
Okay.
over first. And a
Comeback
diving
logic in
effort
full
there, but to
effect.
come up empty, it's a
Maybe
base
that
hit.
would be a great thing to show, like, instead of having comeback logic be behind the scenes and
Goes
this
down and gets this fastball
this,
and takes it high in the air to deep
looming shadow that we
straightaway
all
center.
actually know
And he's
about,
gonna make
but
the catch
isn't
on the warning track.
explicitly
Fine running play
in the
there
game.
for the first out. And he'll move up to third
Just
now.
put it in
Runners
there. Like,
at
let us know,
the
hey,
here with
this is
one
the
away.
comeback logic.
Jeff
If
McNeil
you
will
pipe
be the next
fastballs
to
with
take a
4 run
turn.
lead in the 6th inning,
1 to start the at
1-1.
this is going to be what happens to you.
Fastball here, not close. It's 1-1 now. Ground ball to second. This could be 2.
He's out.
To
Boom.
second for
Yeah.
1.
He's
On
out.
to first.
That would be cool. But, yeah, I think just feedback in general.
Now in the bottom
That's
of the
kind of
sixth.
the theme I think I'm
Number
getting is
65.
feedback.
Robert.
Like, give me feedback on how I can get better at the game that I suck at.
And that's the
He's
first
out.
out.
Other than by, just like
Now back.
playing it.
The first
First
baseman.
baseman Eric
Eric.
Hosmer is in. And
Hosmer.
here's a
Count
slider
1-0.
that runs inside that time, and that'll
So,
keep him from diving
Yeah,
out
maybe
over
I'll
the
go out
plate.
to forum and post that instead
Back
of
ball.
Low and away as he
thanking
misses
that
again,
San Diego
2-0.
Studios
Two
or
tough sliders
anyone
right
watches
there,
this
but he
video
was able to
because
lay off him.
the
Might
likelihood
have
of that
bought
happening
himself a
is
fastball in
on
this situation.
We're in the sixth
Slim
inning now,
to
a 5-1
none.
ball game. Now a
See,
hard
so-
liner.
So those are
this
outside,
will be
right?
a
Those are
foul
outside
ball.
pitches that I feel like the
Lifted the other way
the
out
window
left
to
center.
hit that pitch correctly should be,
And
okay, it
that'll
should be
get
the
down
same,
out there near the wall.
but the frame should be later. So let's say a fastball down the middle, you have
Up
I'm just
next
going to
on
use
the
arbitrary number 5 frames.
The left fielder.
You have a 5-frame window to get good timing
At the plate,
on
Ray
a
Pham.
fastball down the middle.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center
And
field.
Let's say on a
And they won't risk
let's
it
say
at
on a
third,
on
so
a
they're at the
98 mile an hour
quarters now
fastball
with
down the
only
middle,
one away.
Now
if you
batter.
go from 25 to
Get
30, once again arbitrary
Let's go.
numbers,
Plate now, Francisco
then
Villa.
that is good timing.
Good slider
And
here
that's
that
good
misses
timing
for
on that
ball
pitch.
one.
Say
He's
that pitch
0
is
for 2 in
outside.
ball games so
It's
far.
outside here. Well, like it should be moved. The window should be moved. Now, does it move what 3 frames? I don't know. Is it 28 to 32? Maybe. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's 30 to 35 now. I don't know. But it should be different, right? Because it's an outside pitch. So the window to hit it would actually be later. Like,
Up against the wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend
the same way with the inside, right?
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
20 to 25 on the inside, right? These are just little crazy thoughts I have in my head. I'm leaving you using, believe it or not. And I'm totally going to lay down a sack bunt.
The pitcher, number 52.
I'm going to show you that the computer screws the hell out of you when you try to do this.
And they roll the dice with the
And by
squeeze,
screws the hell out of
and he
you,
gets
I
it
mean
down.
you execute it
Get
perfectly.
the out at first, but the run will score
They
on the
hear me.
suicide
I'm telling you.
squeeze.
I got my mic hooked up.
The center fielder,
They're-
number
they-
25.
Here's Byron
Byron.
Buxton now.
Buxton.
Flips it in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of
Ooh,
time
I
to
don't know
put
if you
this
guys
one
hear
away.
Little back pop.
So here's Pete Alonso.
Leading off for the
Swings
Mets.
and
Ooh.
sends it in the
The
air
first
out to
baseman.
left center.
Pete Alonso.
Maybe there is a better way
Has
to
it,
throw.
and it's a quick out number 1.
That I would get some feedback. I'm pretty sure you can
The
do
right
At
fielder,
the
number
plate
30.
now,
Like,
Michael Conforto.
throwing meter
He'll
throwing,
look for a
like similar to the
fastball
way you
in
do when you
there on the
pitch.
outer half. It's 0-1.
Shit, maybe I should move to
In there,
that.
and he's ahead
Because then you
0-2
would get
now.
your feedback, right? I would have my visual
Behind the ball
representation
and 2 strikes.
of how good or bad I threw the ball.
Ball
Nope,
2.
outside.
So,
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the
you know
7th.
what? I think I am going to change
J.D.
it to that.
Davis, the next at bat.
Third baseman.
I'm going to be a
Inside,
doer
Runs
instead
been
of
inside
sayer.
for ball 1.
Be a
0 for 2
doer.
for him to this
Damn.
point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And that's over 2-1.
Now, don't get me wrong, by the way. I
Three ball,
complain about the skin a
one
lot,
Runner
but
here, so he's behind 3-1. Ouch, that one
Hi,
hit him.
that ball hit him.
there's a lot of things in this game I do like. Okay.
And that'll
I
bring
don't
up
like that.
Wilson Ramos.
The catcher,
As
number
he pops
40.
the first pitch foul
Wilson.
behind the plate.
Ramos.
If you guys are wondering how I'm pitching so fast and getting the meter to go,
Davis is off the
when I have a
I got
6-run
you.
lead
One
in
and
the
two.
7th inning, what I
Oh,
like
I
to
love
do
that pitch right
is
there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
3 and
Shin
2.
high
Throw nothing but
fastball
balls.
that time, ball 3. Looking at a fastball.
no, I like to get a guy who throws out of the stretch and slides step every
Slide
pitch.
into the 7th
changes
spot.
that way
The
it's
lineup
just
following the double
Now
switch.
one
pitching
pitch after
and
that.
batting in the
Tomas
7th.
Nido.
Outside, that's
Come
the
on
ball.
now,
38.
she'll move into the pitcher's
Just
number
Is Gigi?
9 hold in
Yes,
the order
Wilson.
here on that double switch.
Now catching and batting 9.
This is on the ground
Number
over
3.
first.
See,
He's
so
got it.
I was
And he'll
very
step
early
forward
on that,
himself for the out.
which it was an outside pitch, which makes sense because I swung really early on that pitch.
Now
but
batting. Number
I just
23.
don't know
And
the
that'll
frames.
bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And on the first
Now,
pitch,
it's telling
he
me
gets
I'm
it in
late
the
on
air
that
to
pitch,
right.
though.
Conforto is over just a few steps to his
Maybe
left. as
maybe
he
it does.
takes
'Cause I feel like I
for out
swung at the
number
same time. And that was an inside pitch.
Now batting.
So my window would be
Right fielder.
earlier, right?
2. In is
Chris
Christian
Yelich.
Yelich. Sent in the
Yelich.
air out to
And I feel like I
straightaway
got right on
center.
that pitch.
Waiting
Even
out
though it
at
says
his
I was early.
elbow, and the inning is over.
And it could have been early because it was an outside pitch, so my window would have been a little later. So it might already do all those things on the back
Here's
end.
Yoenis Cespedes.
The left
As he'll
fielder.
take a look at
So,
the
like,
1.
It might already do all the things I've been
so
describing.
far in this one.
There's just no visual feedback to tell me that, you know?
Hit on the ground out to short.
There's no visual
Right
feedback
in.
to tell me exactly when I should
Throw
have
on to
swung.
first
Got
in
him.
time, so
And
the
versus
leadoff
when I
man
did
is set
swing
down to
and
open
all
up
that.
inning number 8.
Now
Into
batting.
the box
Ball.
now, Tomas Nido.
Tomas
Ball 1, no
1-0.
strike. Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
I also strongly considered at one point.
1 run on 3.
So I have a Zim 4 manager,
errors on
which
the
for
Mets
those of
line
you who don't
score
know,
so
that's
far.
basically it's a way I can connect my
2 and 2
I
to
got
the
you
Mets
down 2
catcher.
and 2.
I could connect a keyboard and a mouse to the
Pitch
show,
fouled
right?
away.
So I thought about some way I could maybe make some
And he tries to
aimbot.
get him to reach for it, but it
But
stays outside.
I just have
3
no
and
idea
2.
how I would do it. I'm sure the software's out there and I'm sure people use it and I'm sure it's stupid, like absolutely dumb.
Stop.
Now the 0-1.
Ball.
Basically we just hit,
And here's a pitch high and
you know, you
tight
get
for a ball.
perfect
1-1.
perfects every time.
1 ball,
Awfully
2
confused
strikes.
up there right now. It's 1 and 2.
Boom,
Oh,
that
and look out
Take
as
you,
this
man.
runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in
Munoz
this
might be getting a little tired
Oh,
here.
that pitch
well
down.
outside.
Number 9.
Broke out the slide step
Brandon.
there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly
Your
thinking about
attention,
this
please.
deal right here. Didn't
Now
happen,
pitching
but
for
the
the
cat
One
mouse
ball,
game
1 strike.
continues
Yeah.
on.
Number
A ball
15.
and a strike now.
I'm one of those guys who, like, I think it would be cool to set up an
All
aimbot.
right.
1 and 2.
I don't think it would be cool to use it online. Would I use it online? Absolutely.
Swing and a miss, and that ends
Depending on who I was playing against, I would absolutely use it online.
Enters now in a mop-up role
If I'm
as
playing
he'll try
against
to keep
like
the deficit
some
right
dude
where it
halfway
is.
across the country,
Leading off for the
yeah,
Padres.
And in steps Manny Machado.
100% put it in. If I'm playing against Sam Mormon, don't need it because I'll crush him anyway because he's trash at the game. So,
Bouncer up the middle.
ooh, I thought that was
Rosario
gonna
brings
be.
it in. And there's one down now.
Up next to the Padres.
Ooh, maybe
The first baseman.
another thing to add to the list
Hosmer to the plate now.
Hosmer.
She'll go after
is,
the
and they do
first
this in
pitch, bounced it into
StatCast
foul
data. If you've ever looked at StatCast
So far,
API
2 for
data,
3 in this one.
is give
Now a ball
XY
lined to the
coordinates
left side,
on
but
pitch
this will be a
locations.
foul ball.
So like, right, that sinker right there,
Grounded up the first baseline.
whatever.
Scooped
Give
up,
like
and
XY
a
coordinates
step
on
first
pitch
base out for the
locations,
out.
and when
The batter. The left fielder.
so like my contact result week, like maybe
Now
tell me,
Tommy Pham.
Fair.
She'll go after
maybe
the
tell me,
hard
hey,
shot.
this is where the
Time
contact
falls
result
behind,
was.
0-1.
In order to get your
It's 2 for
contact
3
result
and looking
better,
for
you
more
would have
here.
needed it to be here.
Liner
I mean,
towards
what is
second.
it ultimately going to tell
And
me?
that'll get down for a 2-out
It's going to
single.
tell me that I should have put the PCI, I should have made it closer to the
Now
middle,
batter.
right? Like that's what it's
Catcher.
always going to tell
Run.
me.
Stepping in
Go.
now, Francisco Mejia.
Mejia.
High and deep to center field. Aging
I don't think
back
it's
is
leaving,
Nimmo.
though. See right
On the
there,
warning
97
track,
exit
he
velo.
makes the catch. So here's Jeff McNeil.
Oh, Drew
Leading off
Pomeranz
the
has a pitch out of the stretch.
second
Pop
base.
this one foul off to
Number
the left
6.
and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Yeah, I feel like
Your
Jose
attention,
haven't
Castillo,
pitched with him a whole lot.
6'5" left.
Oh my gosh, does anyone pitch out of the stretch
Number
anymore?
65.
Hit down the
Damn.
line at first.
Jose.
So that'll get fouled. It's
Castillo.
0-2 now. Not a bad
Ball,
pitch
that's
there
a
for
good
2
pitch.
strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, that's a good take there on that
2 balls,
0-2
2
fastball.
strikes.
Just missed. He must
What
have
else
a
is
really
there
good
for
eye at the
pitching
plate.
meters? There's the analog.
And that's lifted the other way out to left.
I've tried
Is
analog
there,
pitching before, and
one
it is
away.
not my cup of
Now
tea.
batting. The first
Up next, the power bat of Pete
I
Alonso.
enjoy meter
0-1.
pitching.
One away.
Like
He
I
can't
said,
make
I have
contact on the
instant
first pitch.
feedback
It's strike 1. He's hitless
on
in 3
how
at-bats
well
to this
I
point.
was, how
And
well
he
I
falls behind 0 and 2.
executed a pitch.
Swing
there,
and miss on the
perfect
fastball
pitch.
that time. Out number
Right.
2.
Told me that I was
In
perfect.
the
right
box,
fielder,
Michael
number 30.
Conforto.
Aye.
Take a look at a slider here that
Conforto.
finds the
0 and
zone
1.
for strike 1. He could really use a knock
I would
here.
imagine
0 for
actually
3 in the
if they
game
do
so
use
far.
some,
And now
I would
those
imagine they
that
do
have
use
stuck
some
it out
sort of
tonight
framing
come to their
for
feet. And he
for
fouls
their
this one
timing
off.
windows, and I
2 out,
wonder if
nobody
it's
on.
similar to this pitching meter.
And another foul ball.
So you know, so
Yeah,
like
you
if
can
you
tell he
swing
was
within a
ready
certain
for
amount
another
of,
fastball, but the pitcher went to break.
like imagine the meter just continues to go. Oh, that would be cool.
The Mets down to their
Right.
final strike.
If the meter just kept,
He struck him
the meter
out,
just
and
kept
that's gonna
going,
do it for the
and you could like
Metropolitans here this
visually
evening.
see, when, just like pitching, you could visually see when you
A
needed
team
to
that jumps out to a 2-0 lead
to hit it.
in a 7-game
That would
series,
be really cool.
they win that series about 83%
That would be really, really
of the
cool.
time.
That's super interesting right there, Dan. And that's all well and good. But the way I look at it, only 50%
Have
of
some
the work
sort of,
is
like,
done right now. They've still
visual
gotta win
assist
six
mode on
games
hitting if you wanted
against
it.
a very good team who is now going
And just for
to
timing
fight
too,
out
like
of
don't even worry about PCI,
Never
just
get
timing
comfortable
only.
in postseason baseball.
That way you can like help guys time pitches out better. And then maybe also have like a auto timer and you just track pitches. Man, I'm just full of good ideas right now. I don't know what it is. Maybe it was the game fuel. Maybe it was the game fuel. Alright, they got 2-1 lead. I thought for some reason that Will Myers was pitching and Marcus Stroman was batting, but it is the opposite of that because Will Myers is in fact not a pitcher and Marcus Stroman is in fact a pitcher. I need to write all these great ideas I have down. Send them on over to OSDS.
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier.
Your
What was the
attention,
mindset of
please.
this group headed
Or
into
patent
this
them
game?
and make my own game.
Number 4. will.
Trying
Inside
to
ball.
jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one.
Ooh.
That swung on and
I got
missed.
one ball,
We're
one
even
strike.
at 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
So the Mets. Let's talk about
2
the
balls,
Mets
1 strike.
for a second.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Way back when, Road to the Show
Grounded to
first
short.
came out,
Rosario's got it.
I decided to
Throw
create a
to first
character,
gets him, so the leadoff man's retired
and
here
I wanted to be
begin the
drafted.
sixth.
The center fielder,
And
number
I was
25.
drafted by the
Byron
Mets.
Buxton
Byron
now.
Buxton.
This was back
Grounds it
when
sharply to
I was in
third.
college and had significantly more free time
Into
than I
left
do now.
field for a
So I
one-out hit.
played a lot of those games. A lot of my Road to the Show games. I'm going to try the first
The
pitch.
batter
steal.
Now a throw over,
He's safe.
but the runner's back easily.
Greg
Try first pitch steal. I feel like they haven't been pitching out very much.
Standing in now, Greg Garcia.
1-0.
Yeah.
And a
First
pitch
pitch
out,
and a
nothing
pitch out.
doing though, and that's ball
They might
one.
actually pitch out twice right here. I'm gonna
Ready
hold
with the
off. That's
1-0.
a big leg kick. Damn, what a pitch.
Buxton stands at first with one out.
Anyway, I was drafted
There
by the
goes
Mets.
runner. In there, now the throw.
So the Mets have a special place
Well
in my
behind the
heart.
play,
1
that's
and
an
2.
easy
And then
stolen
2 years
base.
later, not only
The 1-2. And look out.
Wow,
that
yeah,
one
hit
ran
him.
in and
That ball
got
hit
him.
pissed off. Not only did the Mets draft me 2 years later, he might get picked off here. There's a really good chance.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis
That was a home
Jr.
run.
Strike taken, the
Nope.
throw.
He's safe.
The Mets
Not in
decided
time.
to lose
He's
to my
safe at
Royals
third
in
as they pull off the
2015.
double steal.
So that was another special thing that they did for me.
And here's
1 and
one
1.
that misses
They
to the
decided to
Friars
lose it in
shortstop.
5
It's a
games.
ball and a strike.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit.
Man.
It's about time somebody comes through right about now.
That's it.
Swung on and hammered.
That's the
No
one.
doubt about this one. Watch
That
it
was the one,
fly.
guys.
Gone.
That was the one. That was a, you know, if the window's 25 to 30 there,
the right fielder.
and then let's say the perfect frame is literally the frame, so it's a one frame window.
Rolls this one into right.
I went ahead and hit
That's
it on
into
that
the
one
outfield
frame.
for a one-out base hit.
Yeah. Hit it on that one frame. On that one.
The batter,
Let's do it here.
the third baseman.
Here's Manny
Manny
Machado now. Takes
Machado.
this the
Ooh, hit
other
and
way to
run.
right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third. And he'll move up to third
I
now.
like it.
Runners at the corners here with one
I
away.
love it.
Now batting, the first
First
baseman.
baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Swing and a
Knocking this
drive
dude
to
around,
right.
bro.
There it goes. Gone into
Knocking
the
this
upper
guy around.
tank.
Your
Michael
attention,
Walker,
Yeah,
please.
I'm getting him out
right-hander
too.
standing
Now
6 foot
I didn't know
6,
Walker
will
Flock
take
of
over
Flame
pitching
pitched for the
duties
Mets.
here.
I didn't know that.
So
actually.
now to the
Michael.
plate, Tommy Pham
forgot.
swings and sends a bullet to right field. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the
I
second
just
out.
forgot.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate now,
Francisco
Francisco Mejia.
Montes.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Missed it.
Another one fouled off, and he's
A
quickly
5-run
behind
lead is
0-2.
not insurmountable in this game by any means,
Nothing in
especially
2
against the
count,
Mets.
and the
But
pitch.
I do feel comfortable I win.
Started to go.
Yeah.
So look for the appeal down to third.
Not in your. Oh yeah, we'll bring on Matt Strahm
Matt
in.
Strahm enters to do the pitching in the bottom of
He
the 6th.
definitely pitches out of the
Into the
lineup.
box now,
Leading
J.D.
up
Davis.
for the Mets.
As he
Ball.
lays off
That's
the
okay
fastball
because
too low for
he
ball one.
is
Last time
J.D.
through is a base hit.
the Gandalf, as I've been saying.
And that's right
Gandalf,
there.
Dumbledore,
We're even at
1 and 1.
Merlin, Saruman.
Ball
Two balls and a strike.
Oh man, is this really
Count
all the
2-1.
Balthazar? How many
And
wizards
this is
can
pop
I name?
foul, but perhaps playable behind
Let's do a
first.
little thing here. I'm going to see how
And
many
nope, this one
wizards. I'm going
falls,
to
so
try
we'll
to
get
name a
another
wizard
shot.
for every pitch that I throw after
Again, he sends it out of
after
play.
this next pitch right here. All right, so starting there. So we'll obviously we'll be able to get a couple of these out of the way. So Merlin,
Just popped up.
Merlin,
Machado
Merlin.
is under it. One
A
down.
little confusion over there. Who was going to catch that? But he got caught. That's all that really matters. All right.
Up next,
So let's see here.
Now,
The
Michael
center fielder.
Conforto.
Michael.
As he'll
Gun.
swing and miss on the
Dumbledore.
slider at strike 1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 0 for 4.
Ball.
1-1.
Gandalf.
photo
I'm
behind
gonna
the
try
ball
to.
and two
I'm
strikes.
gonna try to not
Hey, I
stay in
couldn't
the
tell
same
from up
thing
here
because I
if
could
the
just
hitter
keep
was
naming Harry
taking
Potter
all the
characters.
way
Right? Like
or
it's,
sitting
it's
fastball and
cheating.
just got
Duh.
knee-buckled.
Keep naming Harry
Either
Potter
way, that was a
characters.
really good curveball
All right, so
right
I've said
there.
Merlin,
Move
Dumbledore,
on to the
Gandalf.
next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
So let's go with. Did I say Gandalf? Merlin, Dumbledore, Gandalf. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, like Balthazar. What's Balthazar from? He is from the Sorcerer's Apprentice, featuring
1-2.
Nicolas Cage. That's what he's from.
It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
All right, so let's go with Wizards.
The left fielder,
Wizards.
number 52.
Wizards. Oh,
Go hit it. That's it.
oh, what is the dude's name from Halloween Town? Oh my God, this is gonna kill me. This is gonna kill me. Oh, let's do magicians too. That's fair, right? So obviously Harry Houdini.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Magic users,
This will look
No,
at a
that's
changeup
down.
that drops
whether it be
below
real
the
or
knees
fake
for
magic.
ball one.
Magic
He's
isn't fake.
hitless in his 2
Penn and
at-bats
Teller.
so far.
There we go.
Here's a
All right.
changeup that's right there,
I got a
1-1.
ball. one
Stay with
strike.
the magicians here, and let's go with David Copperfield.
Nope.
David
Lays off
Blaine.
for a
That's
ball,
inside.
2-1.
Ball that
3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
Piff, the Magic Dragon. If you guys think I'm joking around right now, look it up. He's just hilarious. Great
Back
magician.
up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Maybe, is Balthazar the name of the guy from Halloween Town too?
Robinson Cano.
Not
will get
like
the
two,
call here.
Halloween
He'll
Town
hit
two,
for the
but
pitch.
like
He's hitting for the Mets.
Halloween
Number
Town as
24.
well.
Robinson.
No,
Cano.
it's not. It's not. What is his name? Mayor Voldrad? I'm never gonna think of it, and it's gonna destroy me from the inside out. It's gonna destroy me. All right, let's see if I can go with a magician here. Damn, I'm running out, guys. I'm gonna go Harry Potter. Sorry, I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna start recycling some things here. I'm not fresh.
And he'll try to
Inside
Matt
ball
Strom's
one.
throwing a lot of pitches. I thought I was gonna get out. I didn't think I was gonna get a hit. So obviously Hermione Granger, like, come on.
swing and a little
Oh, get it,
blooper to
Byron.
center. In there, a base hit.
Saruman, you know, he's a wizard user. So whatever.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring in the
Shortstop.
former top prospect,
Ahmed.
Ahmed Rosario.
All right.
Yelich on the move.
There we go.
He gets
And
there
for
to
the
make
last
the
one, I'm going to
play,
go
and
with
that ends the
a
inning.
Dragon Age character, Morrigan, which is I believe she's a play from Morgan Le Fay,
You're
Brad Rock is on to pitch
which
now. The
would
bullpen
kind of be
now
in
to
the same
start
realm
inning
as
number
Merlin,
7.
right? Because that's all
Number
kind of the
29.
same King Arthur
Brad.
stuff.
Rock.
Whatever. This channel is the nerdy strongman, by the way. So if you think I'm getting off topic there, I am not getting off topic. If anything, I'm on topic. I should talk more nerd things. Speaking of nerd
Up off the
things,
bench,
Number
he'll
and the
pinch hit here to
PS5,
start inning
to
number
bring the
7.
conversation back to that, Baldur's Gate 3
High in the air out
looks
to center field.
absolutely incredible.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan
I watched
out
a
as that's
gameplay
taken in
demo
for the first out.
For like it's got like the opening scene. It skips the tutorial because they don't have it complete yet, and then it goes to like whatever is after that, and it looks awesome. Looks amazing.
So that'll bring in
I'm
Byron Buxton.
really excited for that, and
Here's
I'm
the
really
first
excited
pitch,
to
chopped
stream some of
foul
that
right at home
gameplay.
plate, and that's the first
Because
strike.
I'm going to obviously go with the nerdy
On its
strongman
way,
theme,
the 0-1 pitch.
and I am going
Lifted
to
in the air
get
to center.
a barbarian, and I hope they keep
Conforto
all
is
of the
there,
classes
2
that
gone.
we can be. And so if I
The batter, number 5.
think here,
Second base.
I wanted to make who's the
Greg
strongest character I could
Garcia.
make.
To the plate now, Greg Garcia. as
Ball.
he'll
So
take a
obviously,
speed pitch
I
here
think
that
I'm probably
misses
gonna have to
for
do like an
ball 1.
orc
Brock has a
orc
good
barbarian, right?
reputation
Or an
for
orc warrior
preventing
fighter
the
or something
long
like
ball.
that.
One swing can
But,
change the complexion of the ball game
If they
when you're coming
include
late.
Goliath the
Well,
Goliath
play's
class.
been made,
I'm going
and
to do
that
the
was
Goliath
accurate.
class because in terms of actual weight that you can move, the Goliath class is the best by far because of their powerful build characteristic, which allows you to
So here's Brendan
count
Mills.
as one size larger
With a fastball
when it comes
that's
to
in
like
there for
pulling,
strike one. He's
loading,
0
and
for
like
2 in the
lifting
ballgame
objects.
so far.
So they're
Down the first baseline.
they
Dive,
are
but it's
large
off his
when
glove.
it,
And he'll
they're
flip it to the
they're
pitcher,
large
Jeffries for
when
the
it
out.
comes to those types of things.
The
So
batter.
here's Jeff
Number
McNeil.
And then you could also say enlarge them,
He'll take a
Oh,
look
that's
at the
low.
pitch too low. It's
and
ball
they would
one.
be
Trying to keep it going.
you know,
Perfect
huge.
3 for 3 thus
Ball
far.
2.
maybe even all the way
Up
up to
around the letters
gargantuan.
with that one
Probably
for
not,
ball
but
two.
whatever.
Too tight
Well,
with
I
that's
that
created
one.
a character,
3-0.
a
You've
Goliath.
got a guy that throws a good two-seam
Goliath
fastball. You
actually
have to
dipped
be
in a
ready
little
for
bit
him
of
to
things,
try to
but
run it inside and jam
I
you.
created a
Good
multi-class
job to lay off that
Goliath
one, but I wouldn't be
who was a
surprised if we
grappling
see it again.
specialist, and his name was
Here's
Goro,
Pete
Up next
Alonso.
to that.
and he was a
Yeah.
terror,
First base
Is in there for a
an
called
absolute
strike
terror
one.
in the
Alonso
one-shot
Alonso.
adventure that I brought him in. That ball's
Swing and a ball
crushed.
hit in the air and a ball
Absolutely
that he
crushed.
got
And that's
every
all. I have no one to
stitch
blame
of,
for
as
myself
that
for that. I
one,
hung enough
without
the curve
a
right
doubt,
over the middle of the
is
plate.
gone.
But I did that so that I
Here's
could
the
get
catcher,
Kirby
Wilson
The
Yates
catcher,
to save
number
it closely.
40.
As
Wilson.
he went
Off the
to
plate,
first
ball
pitch
one.
fastball.
Bravo.
0 for 2 from him so
Warm
far
some
in
of
this
our
one.
other arms up here. I'm gonna bring
Greg
Ladies and
Salmon
gentlemen,
takes
your
the call
attention,
from the
please.
pen as he'll try to get
Now,
the final
losing
2 outs of
confidence.
this 7th frame.
Number 34.
Yeah, he was an
Ball,
absolute
second
terror
strikes to
because
Ramos.
the grappling mechanic in D&D 5e is it's not broke,
2-1
but
after the foul ball there.
if you kind of know the odds and
4
ends of it
runs, 9
and
hits.
how it works,
No
and
errors
your
on the
DM
Mets
is
line score so far.
allows
Swung on and lifted in the
the
air
rules
left
to
center.
work the way they
Buxton
should work,
is there now, and he has
you
it,
could
2
really
gone.
screw with some people in grappling. And then if they also like if you
J.D.
use
Davis, the next
the
at
new
bat.
Third base.
UA,
Switch
Hunter
away
Arcana
to
Oh,
stuff,
one
Strahm.
for count.
Miss at the first
Um,
pitch,
Davis.
0-1.
man, you can do some really
And he
wild
falls
stuff.
behind
Like,
0-2.
I had I can't remember if
Fly
I
ball
gave.
right down the line in
I
left.
want to say I multi-classed into
Fans
Monk
under
and
it,
got
and he
unearthed
makes the
or
catch.
the
Robert Gesellman
the
will summon
astral
from the
plane
bullpen as
monk,
he'll do so to
the one that
start
allows
the
you to have
eighth.
astral arms.
Leading
Up
off.
So
next
my
is
character
Fernando
had
Tatis Jr.
4 arms,
He swings
hence the
and hits a
Goro.
laser to
He had
right.
4 arms,
That's a base
and
hit, so the pressure's on to
he
open
was-
up the inning.
I dipped into Rogue as well to grab an
Now batting.
expertise, and
Right
I
fielder.
Throw
I
over
put my
to the back.
expertise in athletics
Back
because
easy.
that's what the check is for grappling. To grapple someone is athletics. To escape a grapple, you can actually use dexterity, so you can use acrobatics if you want.
And here's
But if you're
Christian
actually
Yelich
just
now.
grappling,
As he
then
swings
the
and
check
lifts it
is
in the
a
air out to
athletics
left
check,
field.
which is
Cespedes
strength-based.
is right there as he puts
and
it away, no
so I could
problem for
grapple
the first down.
4 people at a time.
Up next
And
are the
if
Padres.
because of my
The
dipping
third
into
base.
fighter,
Manny.
I'm actually allowed
And
as
in
many
steps Manny Machado. He swings and
as
hits
many
it foul
grapple
off to the
attempts
right and
per
out of play.
turn
So far, 2 for
as attacks
3
I
in this
have.
one.
So a late game grappler, you can
0-1
like
count. Here's the pitch.
you
And
can
this
try to
is
grapple
on the
someone
ground is
3
short.
times. I
Could be
think
2.
you get 3 attacks
McNeil's got
when
it
you take
for
the
1.
attack action,
Relay to
and the grapple substitutes for the attack action.
standing
Leading
in now.
up.
Michael
For the net.
Conforto.
Count
The
1-0.
center
His sinker misses
Michael.
2 and it's ball
Then
1.
another thing that you can do
Porto.
Evens it up 1
with
and
this
1.
build that I made, you could grapple,
Fouled away.
shove prone, right? And when you
Two
grapple
zero.
and shove prone,
Strike.
some really nasty things happen
Tapped
in
out
D&D
in front of
because
home.
when you shove someone prone, their
That's
movement
number
speed
1.
becomes 0. Or no, when you grapple somebody, their movement speed
The left
becomes
fielder,
0. And
number
when someone's
52.
prone,
Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Joe Hedges.
As he'll send a ground ball
That's
down to
it.
third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
anyway, yeah. So when you grapple someone, their movement speed becomes
worked.
0.
Your
When you knock
attention,
someone
please.
Come
prone,
on to pinch
in order
hit
to
here.
get up,
Big
they have to
spot.
have movement. They have to
Number
use half
12.
their movement speed, so they can't get up. They just sit
Inside,
there.
Yeah.
ball
And
1.
if you have friends around, like melee friends,
Rounded back up the middle. He'll go
He's
to
up.
back
you just
for 1.
wow, what a
On to
disgusting
Hosmer,
play
double
right there.
play, and that ends
That's
the
nasty.
inning.
That was nasty. But yeah, so they can't get up and they just have to sit there. Now they can still attack whoever is grappling them or people who are within
Right where it is, heading to the bottom of the ninth. Rounded up the first base
people who are within 5 feet. But I mean, it's just
so far.
you have all your friends basically surround them. They all have advantage, and you just tee off on them, right? Like tee off. Now, the downside of this, though, is if you do have like archers or ranged people,
Now batting.
they actually
Left fielder.
have disadvantage on attacks against him because he's prone.
Tommy Pham.
So being prone
Stops the first
does
pitch
not,
foul
even if
behind
it's
the plate.
being prone against your will, it doesn't matter. You still ranged attacks would still have
And
disadvantage.
it's fouled away.
So you just got to kind of keep that in mind when you're doing something like that. But
The next 0-2. Rounded down the third
Yeah.
baseline. Wilson is
So that was a
among
good
the
little,
dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing
chat
with the new rules
outside of
around
baseball,
reliever usage.
talking some D&D
This is in
related
the
things
air
and
out to
some
right field. On the run is
really
Nimmo.
some videos that I'm going to be
Tracks
really
it
excited
down
to
and makes
make.
the play to record the second out.
Whatever. And it's Kirby Yates.
Now batting.
Catcher.
Catcher. Francisco.
But yeah.
Mejia.
Also, I'm probably going to start doing some
So now to the plate, Francisco Mejia.
Discover.
First
So
pitch
Spotify
misses to him.
is
It's
what I
ball one.
use to stream music. I have been using Spotify since 2009.
Line drive to center
I'm
field.
not going to say that I'm
That
single-handedly
gets down,
keeping
and
the
the
company in
inning
business
continues.
with my
So worst case
patronship,
scenario, a
but I
two-out
am.
base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next
and
inning.
anyway,
Ryan Dozier.
Spotify's Discover
Got
Weekly,
magic here as he'll pinch hit
which
with
is
John,
incredible,
and
by the way. It's incredible that they do that. And the algorum that they use
In
is
the dirt
absolutely
here,
incredible.
and a nice
And maybe
job
I could do a
keeping it
video on
close.
that,
It's ball one.
since it is very, very nerdy.
Now the
And
1-0.
I don't even fully understand it.
Count now a
So it
ball
would be
and a
good for
strike.
me to understand it as well, because I would have to teach it. But I want
Shot
to
to
make a
third.
video where I go through my
Right
Discover
at the
Weekly
third.
and get my live reactions to the songs, because some of them, man, are just absolute bangers.
Ball
Man.
now in inning number
I had
9, looking
now
to close
2
the
songs
door.
on my Discover Weekly this week.
Number
Stepping in
39.
now, Ahmed Rosario.
Just
Swings
absolute
and grounds it
bangers.
to short. And this will find its way into center
I would
field
love to
for
get
a
my
leadoff single.
first reaction to those songs. You know,
The right fielder.
I
Number
think
9.
it's just so cool because I'm a big music guy. Anyone who knows me knows I'm a big music guy. I love music. I love listening to music
Look
on
out, 1 and 1.
just about anything, especially working out though.
1-1.
So it means I'm usually a little more geared towards the heavier stuff, but I dabble in
Just
a lot.
missed with the
Dabble in
2-2
just about
count, and
everything.
it runs full now. Jeff McNeil,
gonna
who represents the potential
Close
tying run
myself
here,
off to
makes
just
on
one
deck.
genre of music. I think that would
And
be
another
foolish.
foul ball.
When there's
Once
many
again, the
different genres
3-2.
of music that all
That pitch is up.
Misses there
Ball
for
four.
ball 4,
fantastic
so
things.
runners are at
And I
first
am
and
in
second
trouble
now
here.
with nobody out.
Now
With,
batting.
Jeff
38,
McNeil
because
will be the
Brandon
next to
Nimmo
take a turn.
just
0-1 the
turned
count.
in the at-bat of
One
the
ball, one
century
strike.
because no one swings at bad pitches on
Hey,
this
this
next
isn't
game.
going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Buxton is there, one away.
We thought about it. We thought about going. Let's see. We got Pete
Now
Alonso.
batting.
Up next,
First
the
Pete Alonso's
bat
a
of
dangerous
Pete
AB
no
here
strike.
because he could tie this game up with one
Ball
swing
and a
of the bat.
strike to the Mets first baseman.
Let's see. I promise I'll get back to what I was just
Ball,
talking
left
about.
out.
I just really gotta focus here.
2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here.
God,
Probably
man.
doesn't want to flirt
He
with loading
doesn't
the
swing at
bases.
bad pitches, you know.
On a good pitch there.
I got
had
the count.
him
2 and
stretching
2.
to get out there. And it's
After
2-2
maybe,
now.
he just doesn't
They'd
swing at
like
bad
to see
pitches,
a
you know.
little bit more discipline in that. Get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Woo!
Popped him up. Machado.
Hung a slider right over the middle there. On Hall of Fame, if I was on Hall of Fame difficulty, that ball gets punched.
Now
There's
batting.
no
Catcher.
doubt that's a home run.
That'll
on
bring
Hall
up
of Fame.
Wilson Ramos. As he'll
Bravo.
try to get
0-1.
back on the swing,
Playing
but he
on
went
All-Star
around for the
is-
first strike.
Made me weak.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Ball
I
1.
might
ball
try to
called
do
just
one
a
of these
bit
on the
low.
legend.
1 ball.
Great
Two
take
strikes.
right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out
Because-
for strikes in the game.
2-2 to
Realistically,
the Mets
the only
catcher.
way people are ever going to watch these
This
videos
one
Helpful.
sinks low and a touch
is going to
outside.
be
Full
either
count, 3-2.
I am very entertaining,
For the guy in the mound,
people
this
just
is one of
enjoy
those
listening
innings
to
where
me talk,
nothing comes easy.
which is highly
He's
doubtful,
throwing a bunch of pitches, and this AB
or
And he strikes him out
I'm
to end
doing
it
something
here
really
as they
cool
were able to get
on the
possible
actual game.
tying run to the plate, but could
and
not
playing
cash
on
in.
All-Star.
Yeah,
I mean,
let me
everyone
put it
plays
to
on
you
All-Star.
this
It's
way.
the standard
The number
difficulty.
of
I'd say
MLB
most
teams
people
that have
actually
ever
that play
come
this game
back to win a
probably play
7-game series
on
after
somewhere
being
close to
down
Hall of Fame.
3-0 can be
They probably leave them
counted
on
one
Dynamic,
finger.
and they probably
So
end
you
up being
know,
closer to
don't
Hall of Fame.
crown the other guys yet, but I mean, good luck with this one.
Well, I, for one,
So-
am not ready for this series to be over
what
I
would be
don't
cool
expect they are either. So I look
is
for
to
them
be able to go
fight
through this
back
on
and
Legend.
game for. They've
Because,
shown
you
they
know,
can
it doesn't get
battle
harder
back
than that, except it
throughout
does get
the
harder than that
entire
if you play on
season so
dynamic and
far.
you're good enough. The game will actually, there's probably like Legend plus plus. I don't know. I'm not that good at the game, so I've never had to worry about it. And, yeah. But if I can also just turn it on Legend, and it'll stay statically hard at Legend, regardless of how I do. But I do need to play through with the Yankees, because there's a face of the franchise Gleyber Torres card that I would really like to have. It's another thing I haven't even talked about is why I'm even playing through this. I would like to get the Fernando
You
Tatis
spoke to
Jr.
some of them
face
earlier.
of the
What was the
franchise
mindset of this group
shortstop
headed
card
into this game?
because it's a very good
Matt,
card.
although they find themselves one win away from sweeping the LCS
So-
and punching their ticket to the Fall Classic,
Yeah.
they're not taking anything for granted coming into what they expect to be a tough
Alright, we've got
fighting
a
game
one-run
four.
lead in the
When
sixth
asked
inning.
how it felt to be up 3-0, one player
The
told
center
me,
fielder.
last I checked,
Byron
it takes 4 wins to
Buxton.
advance, not 3.
Got him.
It feels good, but it doesn't mean much yet.
Oh, that's some
Let's talk
great
again
reporting
when we
there.
get one more win.
The
Great
batter number
CPU
5.
reporting.
Second
At the
base.
plate now, Greg
Greg
Garcia.
Garcia.
Smoked the
that
other
might be
way,
gone.
high and deep to left.
No, 96 extra
Cespedes
velo.
going back on
See,
the warning track.
swing
He
timing
makes
good.
the catch.
Contact result good. Power swing.
Now batting.
Everything I
And
needed to
that'll
do, I
bring up
did
Fernando
right there.
Tatis Jr. Turned on down the line.
I understand.
And this gets past him at third as it
I
hugs the
understand
line.
it's a low and
fair
away
ball.
sinker, but I feel like, this is my personal opinion, you should be able to take
The batter. The
any
right
player on the game,
fielder,
and
Christian.
if you hit
It
a
is
power
Christian
swing
Yelich.
and you go,
And this
Good,
one's in the
good.
dirt. And no advance. It's
I
ball
guess
one.
you could hit it perfect. If I hit it perfect, you probably get some home run there. Anyway, if you take any player in the
Keep
game
this a one-run game. The pitch.
and you go good power swing, it's right in the middle, I feel like that should be a home run or a base hit.
This is on the ground
Like,
over to first.
I mean anyone.
And nothing will
He's
come
out.
of
If I take a
double
pitcher
as the
and I go low and away
in
and I
now,
get
Steven
perfect
Matz.
perfect,
Leading up for the net.
that should be
The
good.
pitcher.
Strike
No.
on the outside
Steven.
corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1
Matt.
for him here in this one.
By the
Nope,
way,
up there.
Takes this one high, 1-1.
another thing about the Mets, man, the pitching is
1-2 now as that
phenomenal.
one's fouled off.
Steven Matz, no Syndergaard, check out the Grom.
And he struck him
Yes.
out. Strikeout number 8 now in the
That
ball
was a
game.
heck of a trio,
And
The
that
batter.
will bring
Front
in
row
the former
rotation.
top
Shortstop.
prospect, Ahmed Rosario.
especially Syndergaard, man. I know DeGrom is obviously a second
Hit
class,
down
but
the
he
line
won
at
Cy Young
first.
last year, right?
But a foul
Did he
ball,
win Cy Young
1-1.
last year?
2 balls and a
Count.
strike to
2-1.
Ahmed Rosario. No
Yes.
runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
No.
Popped him up. Mejia moving to his
Was it
left.
Scherzer?
And he brings it in for the second out of
Who
the
was
inning.
Cy Young in last year? I don't actually
And
remember.
Now
here's the
batting,
former
center
first-round
fielder,
draft choice,
Brandon.
Nimmo.
I couldn't even
Fouled
tell you
off.
one. Oh,
Nimmo.
yeah, Yelich won MVP. Okay. Man.
On the screws to shortstop.
Well, how about
Here's
Manny
Manny
Bomb? I
Machado.
haven't seen a Manny
Machado.
Bomb yet tonight.
The third baseman.
So
Nope.
watch a
Manny.
sinker
See if I can
here
get
that
one.
misses. It's
See if
ball
I can
1.
focus up here
0
and get
for
a
2
Manny
for
Bomb.
him to this point. A ball and a strike now to
1-1.
Machado.
Hey, this pitch
Maybe I
better
should
be
like
careful
relax
right
and
here.
not even pay
My man at
attention
the
to
plate is not trying to push something to the
God,
opposite
that's
field.
such a good
1
pitch.
and
What am I
2 now.
doing with that? Nothing.
Into the corner and
Good.
slicing.
Fouled off. Fouled off. Stay alive. He's throwing you
Now
low.
another 1-2.
Nope, that's
Not
the ball.
you.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't
Not
take any
you,
pitches off. He's
kiddo.
a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the
Count.
opposing pitcher.
Full count.
Man,
3
he
and
is
2.
living low and he's living away.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left.
Yeah, okay. That
And
was
that's
dumb.
through
That was
into
straight.
left. So a leadoff single here to start
Here we
the
go.
7th.
Leadoff single. I'll take it. Ain't mad about a leadoff single.
Now batting. The first baseman.
All right.
Eric
what do you say?
Hosmer to the plate
Hosmer.
now. Now a ball lined
Man,
to the
I'm
left
on
side.
that pitch.
But
gotta
foul.
get around on a little faster.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side.
The
And
3?
that's in for
No,
a base
he's
hit.
toast if I go
Make
3
it a
there.
1 for 3 games so far.
He's waiting on him. If I go through there.
Now batting. The left
So
fielder.
he's going to throw me low.
Into the box, Tommy Pham.
That ball's
Connects and
pissed
sends it to
on.
deep left field.
Tommy Pham
Looking up
literally
is Cespedes.
peed
And
on that
goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Your attention, please.
Jerry Familia
Now
comes
pitching
on
for
now, and
the
he'll
New
take
York
over with
Absolutely
nobody out in
Number
inning number
27.
7.
Jerry.
Standing in now,
Dude, that was a
Francisco
good swing.
McNeil
Ball
Right?
goes on a strike to count.
That felt really good. It was a good
The
swing.
0-1 pitch.
That was one of those
Now,
swings
this
when you're in the
one's
box.
struck.
Like, yeah, you
Left
missed the
field
ball by,
line,
a
But
1,000
this'll
feet.
land untouched.
But the swing felt so good that you're like, oh yeah.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
So you're just waiting for your pitch here because you've been feeling good.
One ball.
Now you're really starting to see it.
Pitch there,
Getting a little more
Probably not what
confidence.
he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2
And then you
pitch.
get
Very rarely are you going to get hitters that chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
an
And
okay
this'll
hit,
be
I guess.
pulled in
Barely
just in
missed
front
that
of the
ball
warning
though. I
track for the first
barely
out.
missed that ball. Barely missed that ball.
The pitcher, number 43, Garrett Richards.
Into the
Surprise
box
bumper hit
now,
here.
Garrett Richards. And he
Oh, he's
pops
there.
up the bunt attempt.
Damn.
Alonso is there, and he'll
I was gonna
bring
sneak
this one
by
in.
him.
Now batting.
Ooh, you know who I could sneak one by him with though?
Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Cover it!
And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss.
Oh,
and he's in
And then on the
0-2
opposite of that,
now.
Francisco Mejia at bat, you
Well,
come up
they've
here and
really
you
had
just
an
feel like
answer
you
for
have no
keeping
clue
him
what's
in
going
check
on.
in this series. He's offered very little
What do you got?
resistance
No.
with the bat in
Say.
his hand so far.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Slow little grounder left side. Bends down and he barehands it.
Yeah.
He's out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Just got a little too much on
Jeff McNeil
Leading
will
up
be the
for
next to
the
take a
Mets.
turn.
that. Jeff
second
McNuggets.
baseman,
Take a look at the
Inside
slider
ball
here
one.
that misses for
McNeil.
ball 1. He pops it up, and no one will track it down. Now the 1-1 pitch.
All right.
This one's down to
Oh,
third.
no.
Machado is there,
Ha!
and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
I like it. I love it. I want some
Now
more
batting.
of it.
The first
Here's
baseman.
Pete Alonso.
Pete
No
Alonso.
hits to this point, and he
Making
fouls
there,
this one
so.
off.
I'm just making lyrics
A
up.
ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Tried to think of how I can make these streams more entertaining,
Ball, that's
1-1
upstairs.
a fastball
and I
high.
don't know
2-1
how to
now.
make them more entertaining.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good
Maybe
hitter's
put
count.
little
Throw
challenges
in
in,
time at first for
kind of like
route
the
number 2.
Merlin challenge earlier. What could I do that's similar to that? What could I do that is
Number
similar
30.
to the Merlin
Michael
challenge?
John
As
Porto.
Porto
From
strike at
earlier.
the knees, it's 0-1.
0-1.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
From earlier, what could I do?
That's a ball.
And low, it's a
I'm
ball
gonna
and
have baseball
strike.
related challenge since I am playing a baseball game, you know.
And he
All right.
takes one off
How
the
about
inside
I try
corner
to
for ball
name
2.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched
Um,
to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat
What
to
if I
score
tried
even
to
when he's
name-
standing in the batter's box.
the
This is pulled into right.
every starting
That will
center
conclude
fielder
matters.
for every team?
Ladies and
Justin
gentlemen,
Wilson.
your
been summoned
attention,
from the
please.
bullpen.
Could I
He'll
do it?
do
Now
so to
pitching
start
for
the
the
8th.
Mets.
Could I do that?
Number
At the
38.
plate now, Greg
Justin.
Garcia. As the first
All right.
pitch to him is
0-1
swung on
the
and
count.
misses
See if I
for
can do it.
strike 1. Wilson
let's start
is adjusting
with-
to the new normal as MLB now mandates that
there we
go.
relievers
21
reach the
minutes.
end of an
Yeah,
inning
hit a
or
home run.
face
Jeez,
3 or more
appreciate
batters
that.
before being replaced. For a one-time
Oh,
lefty specialist
just
like
missed
this,
that
that's a
one.
big change.
Man,
Nimmo
see, like,
will wait on it.
PCI's so small, and I
One
think
down.
I got that right on anyway. All right, so that's Contorto, right? Contorto plays center for the Mets. I'm not making that up, am I?
Now batting. Number
Contorto plays
23.
center for the Mets. So I'm gonna do like
Up
real
next
life,
is
not
Fernando
in
Tatis Jr.
this game,
As
not in
the
my
0-1.
March to October,
Pitch to
because
him
Byron
comes up
Buxton
empty.
plays
It's
center
strike
field for the
1.
Padres in my March to October.
And here's a pitch
Alright,
inside, and that
Speaking
got
of
him.
that, let's go. Let's start. Let's just start with
Now
the.
batting.
Here's Christian Yelich
Right
now.
fielder.
He swings and grounds it to
Yelich.
short. Step on the back for
now.
1. On to
Go.
Let's start with the
first, and they get the double.
NL East. Mets. Michael Contorto.
Leading
now.
up.
Phillies
for the bat.
is...
The third baseman.
He'll cut on and miss
Jay
the
Big.
slider at the knees for
Jay
strike
Big.
one.
Do I
He's
know who
hitless
plays
in
it?
his
Scott
2
Kingery?
at-bats so far. Liner towards
I
second.
think Scott Kingery can play center field. I
And a
don't know
good
if he
throw
does
gets
play
him
center
one
field.
gone.
It also might have been Andrew McCutcheon.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher,
The
Wilson.
catcher.
I'm not sure about that.
Wilson.
Nationals is Victor Robles, right?
Bravo.
Robles
Front
plays
there
center
as this
field
one's
for the
pulled
Nationals.
off to the left side. Into the windup, here comes the
NL
0-1.
East. This would be another test
He's
if I
really
can get
getting
like
the better
go
of
through
it
the
now.
guys.
It's strike two.
Who else is in the NL East?
There's another pitch for striking. This guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive
Mets,
early on.
Phillies,
And if he
Nationals.
continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
There's two other teams that I'm
Up
obviously
next for the bat.
Yoenis
The left
Cespedes
fielder.
striding in next.
Go ahead.
Hey! We'll take strike one on the
Cespedes.
fastball here. No
0-1.
balls and a strike.
The Marlins.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
0-1.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Brian Anderson? No.
Skied in the
Anderson
air
plays
to
third.
straightaway left.
Um,
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning.
I don't know who
Your
plays center field
Come
for
on
the
now and he'll slide into
for
the
the
7th
Marlins.
spot in the lineup
Now pitching
following the double
batting
switch.
in the 7th.
Tomas
tell you.
Nido
Number 29.
is into the ball game
I also
as
don't know who the
well.
other
Sliding
NL
into
East
the
team is
pitcher's
right
spot,
now.
hitting
Now
ninth
pitching
now on the
and
double
batting
switch.
0-1's the count.
Manny
Number
Machado
3.
is in to
Tomas
start things out as he swings and
NL.
misses at that one at strike one. Hit out towards second.
Is the other team?
And this will make its way into center field for a
Phillies,
base hit and the
Mets,
leadoff man
Nationals,
support
Marlins.
now to open the ninth.
Is it
Now
the
batting.
Florida team?
The first baseman. Eric.
First baseman
Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer is in as he looks at a fastball that's in
0-1.
there for strike one.
I don't know. I'm not just come back. If I don't think about it, I'll probably be able to figure it out.
Chased a low
No
ball there.
ball,
He's quickly
2 strikes.
down in the count 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. He makes
go to the
contact
Central,
on that one.
right?
More
So,
than likely, he's hitting into
Cardinals.
a double play.
So I just played Harrison Bader. The Pirates is
They really bunch him up.
I don't
on
know.
that
I don't know
one.
who the is now.
Misses
It's not
for the
starting
first
my
out.
tail.
The batter. The left
I don't know.
fielder.
I don't know who the
Stepping in
Pirates
now,
is.
Tommy Pham.
Stand.
And his
Uh,
first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into
Cubs
the field for the base
is-
hit.
Is it Alberto Almora? Is that
Now
the Cubs?
batting.
Is it Jason
Catcher.
Hayward? Is it Dexter Fowler?
Francisco Mejia.
It's either
Standing
no. It's
in
not.
now,
Oh, the
Francisco
Braves.
Mejia.
Jesus.
Pitch to him
The
is
Braves
off
is
the
the other
plate for
NL East
ball
team.
1-0. He's 2 for 3.
How could I
and
forget
looking for
Ronald
more here.
Acuna Jr.?
This is hit the other way
Except
out
he might
toward
not be
left
the center
field.
fielder. Is he the
After it
center
is
fielder?
Cespedes.
Or is it
He's got it. A
is
nice
it Adam
play
Eaton?
there.
No,
2 away.
There's a really good defender if it's like the Braves had in center field. Not Adam Eaton. I know he's really good. I know
We'll
he's a
grab
really
a
good
bat
defender.
hit for the
Hitting for the
pitcher
Padres.
here.
Number 2.
Indar, it's Inciarte, right?
Griffin.
Yeah. Inciarte
Hard hit ball to second.
is
Diving
my
effort as it's off his glove.
final answer.
He's
Regis.
good.
Recovery will come too late
Inciarte.
and the
Maybe it's
bases are
Acuna now,
loaded
though. I don't know. Inciarte might not play. Maybe
The
he
bat.
plays for the Phillies or
The center fielder.
the Pirates. You know.
Byron.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. And a
Oh, that's
swing from him
dropping?
yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
All right, so let's go back to the Central. So I got the Cubs, the Reds,
0-for-4 ball game right here.
the Reds.
1-1 to
1-1.
San Diego's
I
leadoff
want to
batter.
say Aristides
That's not an
Aquino
easy pitch to do anything
is
with,
gonna
right?
be the center fielder
96
for the
miles an
Reds.
hour
Is
in on
he
the
right
hands.
fielder?
You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything
Holy
with
crap!
And he jumps on this one.
Did you hit a
High
grand
and
slam?
deep to center. Gone! It's a
You know what?
grand
Maybe I should just like
slam.
half pay attention to the game every time and think about other things. Because I feel like I hit better when I'm just like playing the game and not thinking about it. You know what I mean? But,
Number 65.
Yeah, so
Robert.
Greg
just playing the game.
Just
Call that a
Valdez.
nice clean base hit.
Anyway,
His first of the game.
I want to say Aristides Aquino, but I'm probably wrong. I think he plays right field.
Now batting.
And
Number
then
23.
the last Central team.
Into the box,
of course,
Fernando Tatis Jr.
the
This will take a look at a slider
Yes.
here that finds the
Cardinals,
zone for strike
Pirates.
one.
Cubs, Reds, Brewers, Locaine,
Sinker,
Ball,
1
that's
ball, 1
inside.
strike.
West.
4
So in
runs
the West,
here in this
we
half
obviously
inning.
have the Padres. Their center fielder is
Line to the right side.
um,
Conforto is there and he puts it away to
Tommy Pham, right? Tommy Pham's gonna play center field. either Tommy Pham or Manuel Margot. Probably playing center, I would imagine. One of those guys.
Andres Munoz.
Anyway,
6'2"
Dodgers,
right-hander jogs in to
Jock
take over on
Peterson
the mound.
or Cody Bellinger. Probably Cody Bellinger.
The catcher.
They'll probably put Bellinger in center and put Mookie in right.
Timing just to
That's
tick
what I would
off
do if
there
I
as
were
this
them.
one's fouled off to the right.
And then
Here's a pitch swung on and missed.
Count
1
is
and 2
1
now.
and 2.
This offense has just been
Nope.
flailing
You know
at
what?
the plate all
Wow.
game
Put a
long, so
lot
it's
of
no
thought into
wonder
this,
why
and I'm
they've
playing
only
with
been able to
it.
pick up 1 hit so far.
3 and 2.
I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Down the left field line. and deep.
Rockies is
And
David
this
Dahl.
will wind up a
No,
foul ball.
it's that Tilapia guy.
Ready
Tabapa.
with another
Ramel
two-strike offering.
Tilapia.
And could
I
this
don't think
be
it's
the start?
tilapia.
It's a long way back.
Tilapia's a
but
fish.
leadoff man
That's
is
a
all
ball.
base to start their final set of at-bats. One
Okay.
ball, no strikes to count.
And then there's
2 and 1.
You got 2 balls,
That
1
swing
strike.
had one purpose,
Dodgers,
and that was to put the
the-
ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have
the
much to lose with
Giants,
his team down this many at this point in the game.
Buxton is there.
Man,
One
I'm not.
away.
I will not be able to tell you who the Giants infielder
Here's
is.
one
Like
to
a
do.
young guy.
Number 9.
Oh, that's out.
It's probably a homegrown young guy that I just don't know.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's gonna
Homegrown
have
young
to
guy, I
lower
don't
his
know.
sights.
Count
That's
now
who it
at
is.
2 and 1.
I got the
Nimmo
count
with
2
an
and 2.
even count of 2 and 2 now.
Here
And
you
he
go.
tried to
Or
hold
to
up
that
time.
that
He'll
moved
get the
over.
field
I
down
don't
to
know.
third and no
I honestly
swing.
don't know
It's
who
ball
the-
3.
Is it Yastrzemski?
Got
Actually?
him on a good slider there.
he
Swung
play
on
center
and
field?
missed as he's down
Or
on
does he play right
strikes for
field?
the second time tonight.
Now batting.
Counts 1 and 0.
Well
Number
outside.
6.
He's working on a 1 for
I
3
don't know.
thus far.
I also
Pops this one up.
am stalling
Machado
because
in
I don't know who the
foul
other
ground.
NL
And the
West team
gas
is.
lamp will be lit tonight.
Who
The
did I get?
Padres
Padres,
are National
Dodgers,
League champs.
Rockies, Giants, and the Diamondbacks is Starling Marte. Diamondbacks Starling Marte. Let's do the AL real quick. I think I'll be able to
So
do the
the
AL.
Padres just
So
swept
Yankees
their way to a
is
league
Hicks,
championship, and they'll be headed
Red
to
Sox
the World
is
Series.
I
Matt,
want to
the
say Benintendi.
domination
He
we
plays
saw
left
from
field.
this
He
team in
plays
this
center for the
series
Red Sox.
should put their
Pilar?
opponents on notice. But for
Kevin
them
Clark
now,
plays center field
it's
for the
back
Red
to
Sox.
0-0. A new
I don't know who plays
series
center field for the Red
awaits,
Sox.
and they've got to come
The
up with
Rays
4 more
is
wins
Kiermaier.
to win the whole thing.
And now, what about the Mets?
It's a shame because they were so good
AL
all
East.
season long up until this point. But let's be honest, they laid an egg in this
Kiermaier.
series, and that's going to make for a long off season. I do, however, feel like
Look at
this
that.
team's
Gonna
going to
be the
rebound.
Yankees.
And
It's going to
be
be
back
us and the
in race
Yankees in
again next
the
year.
World Series. So the New York, really New York, San Diego is going to be the bane of New York's existence. All right, I'm gonna cheat a little here. AL East, right? Is who I was just on. So Aaron Hicks, Kiermaier, not sure. Also not sure. Not sure. Oh, I suck. Okay. Central. Indians is it Oscar Mercado? The Indians. Byron Buxton. Got that one. The White Sox is Adam Eaton, right? Want to say it's Adam Eaton. The Yals, the center fielder for the Yals is probably going to be Brett Phillips. Right, Brett Phillips, Jorge Soler, and then Ryan O'Hearn or Dozier. Or it could be Bubba Starling. I'm not sure who the Royals are going to put in center this year. Maybe Brett Phillips or Bubba Starling. I'm actually not sure. And then the Tigers, I couldn't tell you, dude. Couldn't tell you. I'm bad at this. Maybe I don't know as much about baseball as I thought I did. George Springer, Ramon Laureano. No, not Polanco. Oh, man. I don't remember. God, who plays center field for the Angels? Just kidding. Mike Trout. And then the Mariners is it D. Gordon? Does D. Gordon play center field for the Mariners? Does D. Gordon even play for the Mariners anymore? I mean, they lost 106 games. Wow. I think it's that Rodriguez guy, actually, maybe. Might be that Rodriguez guy. Oh, White Sox. Luis Robert Yeah, Luis Roberts going to play center field for the White Sox. Probably. Maybe. Yeah. Well, all right, cool. So we won the NLCS in 4 games. A pretty uneventful 4 games, honestly. Anticlimactic 4 games. So, yeah, thanks for hanging in. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked, go ahead and click the like button. And then subscribe and leave a comment down below. The comment can be literally anything. Just comment on the video, like the video. And I will see you guys next time in the top of the 5th inning against the Yankees. Down 2 runs. Thanks. Thanks, momentum. All right. Oh man, I'm so bad at ending the streams. I'm probably just gonna quit. I'm just gonna quit ending streams. I don't know what to do. Oh, here's a nice button. I can just do this. Stop broadcasting. Okay, yeah. All right. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye bye.